Yeah, so a favorite memory at Texas State was probably winning the Barry Goldwater Fellowship. It's a nationally recognized award, only given to a few undergraduates across the countries.
My favorite Texas State memory is nearly impossible to tell you because there have just been so many moments, big moments, small moments here that have really shaped my university experience.
My favorite memory here at Texas State actually happened recently. My roommate and I were practicing our river jump, so we kept jumping into the river multiple times, trying to find a perfect pose, and I think we did.
What I will miss most about Texas State is just the people, the community, and the faculty that I was able to connect with.
I don't feel like I necessarily have a favorite memory here at Texas State, more so a collection of a lot of little favorite memories. Like, I don't know, for me it's a lot of small moments like conversations with professors or like little jokes between friends, or the feeling of finishing an assignment and feeling accomplished and sleeping after not sleeping for 4 days. So I think it's a lot of those stacked up rather than one big favorite moment.
My favorite memory at Texas State would probably be going to the river with my friends and just hanging out and relaxing, whether we're out for a fun day just to tan and lay out, or we're there to study. It's always a great spot that holds a lot of great memories of mine.
Something I will definitely miss is going to all the games, all the athletic games with the Hellcats. Shout out to you guys. Leading you guys for the past 2 years has been the most amazing experience, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. So I'll definitely miss you guys.
Life here?
What I'm gonna miss the most about Texas State is the community. Not only the people, but even just the atmosphere. There's so much to do here and so much to see. And so having to leave San Marcos is definitely gonna be the hardest part. The community is everything.
What I will miss most about Texas State is just the people, the community, and the faculty that I was able to connect with.
The world that we get to exist in our Texas State bubble is something that is full of life and energy. On any given day you could walk past people dancing or singing or playing harmonica, blowing bubbles. That's just kind of part of our culture here, the culture of investment in one another.
I feel like I've just made so many friends and I get to see so many cool people every day, and that's definitely something I'll miss.
I'm gonna miss student government. That has been my organizational home for the last 3 years. Every single Monday I've spent in a Senate meeting, and so I'm really gonna miss that part of my life here and all of the friends that I made along the way, but I know that I'll carry those relationships with me into the next.
Definitely going to miss the river, school with my friends, having picnics there, going on late night walks around there, just spending time with my friends at the river.
May I have your attention, please? The ceremony is about to begin. Graduates, please take your seats at this time. Thank you for your attendance. May I have your attention, please? The ceremony is about to begin. Graduates, please take your seats at this time. Thank you for your attendance.
This is the sound of one voice, one spirit, one voice, the sound of one who makes a choice. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of voices too. The sound of me singing with you, helping each other to make it through. This is the sound of voices too. This is the sound of voices too. This is the sound of voices three, singing together in harmony, surrendering to the mystery. This is the sound of voices three. This is the sound of voices three. This is the sound of all of us. Jesus, who deeds of valor, singing with love and the will to trust. Leave the rest behind and we'll turn to dust. This is the sound of all of us. This is the sound of
Good morning. What a great day to be a Bobcat. Welcome to those of you here in the Strahan Arena on the beautiful San Marcos campus, and for those joining us via video stream, welcome. And for our alumni in the audience, welcome home. I'm Dr. Pranesh Ashwath, Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs at Texas State University. Today, we celebrate not only your academic achievements, but also your resilience, dedication, and dreams. As you leave Texas State, I thank you for all that you have contributed here. After graduation, I hope that you will add to the legacy of your alma mater using our shared values as your guidepost, and these include embracing a welcoming spirit, practicing integrity, civility, compassion for others, and more importantly, dedicating your life for the greater good. Our world today needs thinkers, leaders, and doers, people who can see beyond limitations and work towards progress with compassion. Use what you have learned here to make a difference and never underestimate the power of your actions. At this time, I would like to recognize a special group of people joining us here today. If possible, would all United States active duty military personnel, veterans, and ROTC students who are graduating today, and those in the audience, please stand and remain standing so that we may show our appreciation to you for your service. Now, will you all please rise for the singing of the national anthem led by Evelyn Toscano.
Oh, say, can you see by a dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rickling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Let me first introduce a special guest joining us this morning. It is my pleasure to welcome First Lady Beth Damphus, who's seated to my left in the guest arena. I will now introduce guests and administrators seated on the platform. Please hold your applause until everyone's introduced. Dr. Cynthia Hernandez, Vice President for Student Success. Dr. Shrik Mandayam, Vice President for Research. Mrs. Sandy Pantlick, Vice President for Marketing and Communication. Dr. Mary Brennan, Dean of the College of Liberal Arts. Dr. Andrea Gallardo, Dean of the Graduate College. Dr. Heather Galloway, Dean of the Honors College. And Mr. Nico Costilla, President-elect of the Texas State Alumni Association. Please welcome them all. To honor today's graduating class, we are especially pleased that the Texas State Ceremonial Brass will offer some special music. Thank you for that wonderful music. At this time, I'm pleased to introduce the President of Texas State University, Dr. Kelly Damphus.
Thank you, Provost. Good morning and congratulations to the class of 2026. Congratulations. Now, I know what it's like to be part of the morning graduation ceremony. This is my 63rd graduation ceremony here at Texas State. I know it's stressful. You had to get up early this morning, find some breakfast, find some coffee. You get stuck in traffic. Your parents may not even be in the building yet. But take a moment now to relax. Put all that behind you and celebrate the fact that you're here, that you made it to this moment. Congratulations. What a day it is. What a day. It's a day filled with pride, with gratitude, and with possibility. So take a moment, look around you, take it all in, put all that stress behind you, all the stress of finals from last week, 4 years or 5 or 6 or 2 years to get here today. Because yes, today is really happening. So just believe it, soak it in, and enjoy it. Today, I want you to think about what it took you to get here, and the people who helped you get here as well. Every one of you has a unique story, a unique pathway to this moment, but you know better than I will ever know, and perhaps more than anyone else will ever know, what it took to get here. And you also know that you didn't get here alone. Somewhere in your life, there were people who believed in you, perhaps believed in you in ways that you never believed in yourself. Someone who encouraged you, who stood beside you, sometimes stood behind you, sometimes stood in front of you. Even when this day felt like a million miles away, there was someone there to help you, and I know what that means. I'm reminded at graduation all the time of the time that I graduated from my community college back in 1982, some 44 years ago. If you can't find me, I'm the one on the right there. I was 19 years old, graduating from a community college, And I thought the graduation ceremony would come and go, and it was kind of a blur. I barely remember it. It was in a movie theater, and we were sitting there, watched across the stage. And I thought the thing would be over in no time, and we go celebrate by having lunch somewhere. But I learned something that day that I hope that you are learning as well, or you will soon learn. I learned that you don't take moments like this for granted, especially when someone you love loves you so much that they're celebrating today more than you are. I had no idea, for example, how big a deal this was for my mom. She had dropped out of school after grade 9. She ran away from the orphanage she was living in. She found her dad. She finally found my dad, and together they tried to start a family and had several challenges with that. So eventually they decided to adopt. And so they adopted me as a baby back in 1963. And I was such a good baby, they adopted another girl like a year later. And then they were tired of her, so they kept her, but they said no more adopting. And they started becoming foster parents. So you see my foster sister, she actually came to us when she was 5, and she's still my sister to this day, several years later. But my parents were foster parents, and my mom and dad, who really grew up in tough times, both born in the Depression, had a challenge. But my mom knew that my life changed because of that graduation ceremony. My mom knew what a big deal this was, even though I didn't know. She understood better than I did how much my life would change because of that day, and she treated it like a prom. As you saw, my dad bought a suit that day. My sisters had gowns. They got fancy hairdos. We all got corsages, and we posed for the last family portrait we would ever have together. It was a big deal for her, and there are people in this audience, students, for whom this is a big deal. It's a big deal for you, but it's a bigger deal for them. Yes, this day belongs to you, but it also belongs to the people who raised you. And for the rest of your life, students, you will never meet anyone like them. It is a tough world out there. The people you'll be engaging with are in competition with you for jobs and for salaries and other accolades. But no one in your life that you will meet in the future will want you to do better than them, like your family members, like the people who raised you will. They want better for you than they had, and there's no one else out there like that. Take a moment to treasure that experience. Don't take this moment for granted. So, and it's not just them. The rest of your family, your brothers, your sisters, your aunts and uncles, your grandparents, all these people, your friends, your teachers, your professors, and your fellow Bobcats, the people along the way who lifted you, who pushed you, who when they got a little ahead, they pulled you up with them and refused to let you quit. Now you're about to have a few minutes of downtime here. We're going to be walking across the stage, and you guys will go first, and the folks back there will go last, but you're going to have about 45 or 50 minutes to not be doing anything. I encourage you to take out your phone and text one of those people that got you here today. I promise you that will mean more to you than it will to them, the fact that you took a chance and the opportunity to thank them, to acknowledge with gratitude the fact that you are here today because of them. Take that moment, use it well to reach out and tell people how much you appreciate them getting you here today. And today doesn't just belong to you and doesn't just belong to your family and friends who got you here, it also belongs to this place. Texas State is where you were challenged. It is where you were tested. It's where you discovered your strengths and your talents that you didn't even know that you had. In classrooms and labs, climbing up the LCAC stairs, hanging out at the quad, studying by the river, that's where all of this happened. So no matter how you got here, whether your path was straight and narrow or winding and wide, smooth or hard fought, you made it. So take this moment to celebrate that. There are so many powerful stories of that perseverance and achievement among the graduates who are sitting here before me today. I want to take a moment to share with you a story that one of your fellow students asked me to share with you. Dana Ovalle is a Texas State student who's graduating today, and her journey was about finding her voice as a leader. Majoring in wildlife biology and Spanish, she became a driving force in our chapter of the Wildlife Society, organizing field experiences, mentoring fellow students, and representing us on a national stage. Within her fields of study, she recognized the need for broader representation, so she created the Inspire initiative dedicated to uplifting everyone in wildlife conservation. Her journey reminds us that true leadership isn't just about where you go, it's about the others you bring with you. Dana, would you please rise if you're able so we can recognize you and your accomplishment? There she is in the far back. Thank you, Dana, for allowing me to share your story, and thank you for allowing me this moment to share perhaps in a way that I hope represents all of you, all the perseverance, the challenges that you face, the challenges that you overcame. Today we celebrate not just her story, but all that all of you have achieved. But even more than that, we celebrate who you've all become. Somewhere between the first day of school and the last final that you took last week, through those late night taco sessions, cram sessions, group projects, individual projects, and countless slices of pizza, you changed. And that's what we believe we're doing here at Texas State. We believe we are in the life-changing business. And if you are not different today than you were when you came here, we have fallen short. I believe you become stronger, wiser, and ready for what's next. And when people ask you where you went to school, you will say with pride, I'm a Texas State Bobcat. You know, our beloved football coach, Oscar Strahan, for which this building is named, once said that a Bobcat will fight you with everything he has, with claws, with teeth, with speed, and with brains. And while Coach Strahan may have been talking about athletics, he was also talking about something bigger. He was talking about how Bobcats live and about how we show up in the world. To be a Bobcat, it's not just about effort, it's about heart. It's not just about intelligence, it's about determination. It's not just about grit, it's about purpose. And all of you have lived that. In the classes and professors that pushed you, in the moments you doubted yourself, but you kept going anyway. In the times you had no idea how you'd succeed, but somehow you figured it out. Being a Bobcat means you don't back down from a challenge. You lean into it. You don't wait for opportunity, you create it. And you don't do it alone. You do it as part of being part of something much bigger than yourself. And that's quite a legacy worth living up to. I enjoyed this week walking past the LBJ statue and looking at the hand where so many of our students shake his hand on their way to final for good luck, and I saw how worn out that hand was this past week. It always reminds me of LBJ's story about his coming to Texas State as a poor young kid and leaving here and some 33 years later become president of the United States. But he had this habit where he would gather his staff members around him and he would signal out someone who'd done something special. And he would give them a little memento that had 2 words written on them. The words can do, and he would say, that's a can-do woman, that's a can-do man. What he was doing was giving his highest praise and saying, this is someone who got something done this past week or this past month or this past year. And if LBJ was here today, he would look at you, class of 2026, and say, you are can-do people. That you've done something special. You believe, you act, and you persist. And I believe in you. And I'm counting on you, not just me, but everyone in this room, everyone in this city, this state, this country, and this world are counting on you to make your world better. And we know that you don't have just what it takes to succeed, you have what it takes to lead, to serve, and to make a difference. So, go out there and show the world something important. Show the world that Texas State graduates don't just do well, and I hope you do very well, but they also do good. There's a difference between doing well and doing good, and nothing would make me prouder as your president to see you out there doing good. Now today might feel like the ending of something, and it is the end of your college career, but we call this commencement because it's actually the beginning of something, life after Texas State. It's a beginning. So go, be bold, be curious, be kind, be courageous, and watch out for that bird that just flew by here. If you see them coming, cover up, keep your hat on. While you're out there being courageous, carry the knowledge, the memories, and the friendships you've made here and let them light the way. And never forget, once a Bobcat, always a Bobcat. Congratulations to class of 2026. Now, in just a few moments, you'll come down here. We'll start with our doctoral students. We'll end with the group back there. Your name will be read. Come down here. I'd love to just shake your hand, tell you congratulations, tell you how proud I am. Then my wife will be standing over here, and she will be giving you a challenge coin as you walk on to the rest of your journey towards the back picture place and back to your seat. I hope that you take that challenge coin as a memento and a reminder of what you've accomplished here at Texas State University. I know you'll hang your diploma on the wall and you'll hang your robe up in the closet, but that challenge coin is meant to be a reminder of what you've accomplished and the fact that you're part of something bigger than yourself. Congratulations to our newest Texas State alumni, the class of 2026. I'm so proud of you. Now go show the world what can-do Bobcats can do. Godspeed and eat 'em up, cats. Congratulations. We are right on time, 25 minutes in. The preamble is done. Now it's time to start handing out the degrees. That's what you all are here for, right? Just a word to folks. I know you might be getting restless, but it takes us about an hour to get through all those people. We do it relatively quickly, so we'll be done in about an hour and a half, which is a great time for a graduation ceremony. To get us started, let's bring the provost back to the podium so he can confer the degrees. Provost Oshawa.
Thank you, President Damphus. Texas State will hold 8 commencement ceremonies this weekend. In this morning's ceremony, we're recognizing candidates in the Graduate College and the College of Liberal Arts. We will now begin conferring degrees. Will all of our candidates please stand and remain standing? The academic hood that is worn by recipients of doctoral and master's degrees includes colored velvet that signifies the degree earned. The special lining in the hood represents the school colors of Texas State University. Worn by some baccalaureate candidates, the maroon and gold solid cords signify academic honors, which is specially noted in the commencement program. In addition, crystal medallions worn by these candidates signify the Honors College designation. President Damphus, on behalf of the faculty, the college deans, and the Dean of the Graduate College, I'm pleased to certify to you that the qualified students have completed all requirements for the various degrees. We recommend that their degrees be conferred.
Thank you, Provost. Now, upon recommendation of the faculty, the deans, and the provost, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the Texas State University System and by the state of Texas, I hereby award to you these various degrees with all the associated rights, privileges, and responsibilities. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Please be seated. We will now proceed to the diploma presentations. Daniel Schumacher, manager of KTSW radio station and faculty at the School of Journalism and Mass Communication, will serve as our reader. Will the appropriate individuals please take their places for the presentation at this time?
For the dignity of this commencement ceremony, and out of consideration for the comfort and safety of all audience members, we ask that guests refrain from using air horns and other noisemakers during the calling of the graduate names. Also, all graduates and guests are asked to please stay throughout the presentations. Antonio Ricardo Berdal, Doctor of Philosophy, major in Applied Anthropology, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Nicholas Carter. Haley Cullard Stalder, Doctor of Philosophy, major in Applied Anthropology, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Nicholas Paul Herman. Christiana Dunham, Doctor of Philosophy, major in Applied Anthropology, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Daniel Westcott. Katie Lynn Faye Gersner, Doctor of Philosophy, major in Applied Anthropology, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Jill Preetz. Please join me in extending another round of applause for our doctoral graduates. We will now recognize graduates receiving master's degrees. Gemma Estrella Tampo. Joshua Nathaniel Cagle. Shelby Labonte Torres. Kaylee Anna Henderson. Michael Lance Bewley. Erica Christine Lynham. Isabel Margarita Lugo. Al Mensa Kakra. Chapin Shea. Victor Jr. Kofi Korshi. Sheila Marie Mahale Cutbirth. Riley Apel. Linda Sierra Garza. Anne Michelle Livingston. Julia Faxon Penn. Navit Nakmias. Rebecca Krolchek. Noelia Acosta Silva. Daniela Denise Martinez Herrera. Susanna Margaret Alice Jones. Chesney Elizabeth Cooper. Brittany Nicole Flatt. Valeria Lee Jaime Hernandez. Race C. Valenti. And Marie Colette Teagle. Nadia Marquez Luis. Dana Christine Chatta. Juan Ramon Vanegas. Gabrielle Renee Molina. Kyle Richard Allen. Alexandria Lynette Viltz. Beatriz Maria Blanco. Brandy Taylor Reynolds. Stephanie Sliger. Sophie Marie Wilson. Nathaniel Alexander Beerley. Kayla Davis. Kelsey Bren Williams. Madison Lorraine Riley. Scarlett Elizabeth Grancy. Ainsley Grace Tyler. Taylor Loera. Grace Catherine Conway. Rocio Samaniego Zuniga. Our final presentation will be to recognize graduates receiving baccalaureate degrees. Jalen Ledesma. Quinn O. Higginbotham. Sarah V. Hernandez. Courtney A. Batista. Madison Marie Smith. Isaelda Macias, cum laude. Mary Catherine Wellborn. Kelly Sue Wickersham, magna cum laude. Nevea Blaine Moquin, magna cum laude. Alexia Ramos. Adriana Noel Strang, summa cum laude. Mariana Poledna Goncalves. Eleni Wells, cum laude. Hayden Bowden, cum laude. Jacob Luke Smith. Ethan Blakely Musket, cum laude. Benjamin Adam James. Cody Thomas Henderson. Christopher Spence Harrison. Jimmy Giespers, magna cum laude. Alexandra Greiner. Luboth Abud, magna cum laude. Kylie Diefenthaler, magna cum laude. Karen Guerra. Madison Willa McDaniel. Autumn Renee Parker. Cameron Truon. Andrew David Busby Jr., magna cum laude. Jimmy Calhoun, cum laude. Erin Marie O'Shea. Kendall Rochelle McFarland, summa cum laude. Mary Ewald Disboro, summa cum laude. Madison April Batchman. Jakayla Naomi Marie Wascom. Taylor Seeley Albright. Brianna Nicole Busby, magna cum laude. Jason L. Ruth, cum laude. Spencer Tracy Kavanaugh, summa cum laude. Currigan Maria Collins, cum laude. Rebecca Jane Massey. Skylar Grace Steele. Robert Major New, cum laude. Chloe Olivia Perez, magna cum laude. Abigail Lee Hughes, summa cum laude. Elke Marie Reidenauer. Ella Reese Mon. Emily Munoz. Riley Austin Summer. Ana Georgina Perez cum laude. Dana Elizabeth McHugh, summa cum laude. Tiara Nicole Fowler. Connor James Havens. Zariah Winfield, magna cum laude. Michaela R. Perez, summa cum laude. Audra Lee Jones, cum laude. Ava Grace Rook. Madison Elizabeth Legas, cum laude. Logan Andrew Brown. David Alexander Julik. Caitlin Ray Cox-Fiermontes. Addison Grace Woods, magna cum laude. Miranda Lee Gonzalez, magna cum laude. Marion Joy Camacho. Hannah Lee O'Connor, cum laude. Alexi Colette Williams. Ashley Nicole Roberts, summa cum laude. Sophia C. Garrison. Caleb R. Harmon. Maya De Leon, magna cum laude. Kayla McElroy, magna cum laude. Haley Alejandra Garza. Emily Castellanos, magna cum laude. Ronnie Hassan Hamze, summa cum laude. Yaide A. Martinez. Hunter A. Laskowski, summa cum laude. Gavin McLeod Reichert. Carlos Javier Torella Alvarado, magna cum laude. Cade Thomas Ratliff, summa cum laude. Kesiena Oneyavosa, cum laude. Jonasia V. Collins, summa cum laude. Grace Rodriguez, cum laude. Natalia Alejandra Pena, summa cum laude. Aaliyah Anderson. Joshua Tomashik. Ella Sophia Betancourt. Lillian Jules Martinez, magna cum laude. Joshua Nieves, cum laude. Macy N. Miller, magna cum laude. Alyssa Marie Kimball. Alex Litticoat. Olivia Ruth Smith. Aaron Shane Bilbao, magna cum laude. Ian Enrique Ixba, summa cum laude. Emma Christine Connor, summa cum laude. Rose Dunham. Hannah Hajowski. Catherine Marie Miller, cum laude. Samuel B. Storm. Alejandro A. Ortiz, cum laude. Courtney Alexis Stone. William Howard Paxton III. Grace Rebecca Benton, cum laude. Harley Braden King. Maria Isabel Vasquez, magna cum laude. Sarah Catherine Street, cum laude. Tyler John Maurer. Saka Kalevi Siltala, magna cum laude. Megan Renee Cam, magna cum laude. Carolee Trejo. Marisa Mela Maldonado. Maya Josephine Hoyt, magna cum laude. Emily Malise Simmons, summa cum laude. Nikolai Edward Imperator, summa cum laude. Milka B. Rivera. Emily Marie Weathrone, summa cum laude. Zephyr Orion Johnson, magna cum laude. Maangan Aaron Walling. Kayla A. Ramirez. Evelyn Brooke Bergeson. Anna Catherine Dickerson, summa cum laude. Catherine Ruissard, cum laude. Avery Nina Christian, magna cum laude. Doki Jada. Madison Marie Barrios, magna cum laude. Reagan Erica Traylor, magna cum laude. Alyssa Raquel Holcomb, magna cum laude. Nayeli Alvarez. Adrian Sepulveda Jr. Alea Ruby Christine Banbury, cum laude. Jalen Mariana Williams. Dane Eller, cum laude. Joey Bueno, magna cum laude. Colin Vandevender. Emer Harriman. Megan June Matisse, summa cum laude. Nathan J. Beaver. Daniel Eric Cajaro. Isley D. Owen, magna cum laude. Hannon Elizabeth Graves, cum laude. Matthew Allen Stewart, magna cum laude. Jorge L. Jimenez, summa cum laude. Jesse Stone Cipher, cum laude. Natalie Dwyer, summa cum laude. Molly Dow. Allison R. Berry, cum laude. Katerina Grace Lucas, magna cum laude. Ella Jane Dorr Clegg, summa cum laude. Summer Nicole Burris, cum laude. Isaac Alvarez. Noah Edward Cookta. Philip Graves, summa cum laude. Alyssa Ormino, summa cum laude. Kimani Kendrick Neal. Nia M. Ward. Jaden Heimowitz, summa cum laude. Dana Ovalle, magna cum laude. Hector Jose Arteaga, magna cum laude. Faith Diane Whittle. Rachel Emmy Chumpetazzi, magna cum laude. Vivian Jane Galusha. Tess Ann Mossor, summa cum laude. Stephanie Diana Razzo, cum laude. Daniel Anthony Perales, Jr. Victoria Ann Banish. Joshua Nathaniel Kenning. Lauren N. Smith. Karen Moreno, summa cum laude. Callie Farah. Arissa Itzel Reyes, summa cum laude. Joe Anya Figueroa Rivera, cum laude. Riley Elizabeth Shriver. Alexandria Rana Schindler, cum laude. Natalie Evans, cum laude. Isabel E. Morales, magna cum laude. Hiromi Gallegos. Kale Capacieta. Travis Anderson, magna cum laude. Genesis Lopez Campos. Karina Flores. Annabeth K. Gibson, magna cum laude. Hewitt Daniel Yehune. Catherine Honor Thompson, summa cum laude. Meredith Grace Jenkins, cum laude. Olivia Jean Villa. Riley Shea Harrison, cum laude. Ethan Thomas Craig, summa cum laude. Ana Lucia Ronquillo. Alyssa Marie Vidari, magna cum laude. Caroline Elise McKay. Casey Elizabeth Rodriguez. Natalie Garza, cum laude. Sheila Manaje Cook, magna cum laude. Nancy Kurgason. Summer M. Gonzalez, magna cum laude. Olivia Reese Burdette, summa cum laude. Isabella Maria Allen, cum laude. Ariana Diaz, cum laude. Jillian Morgan Graver, summa cum laude. Felicity Quinn, magna cum laude. Kaya William Sanger, magna cum laude. Dusty Rain Stone. Brittany D. Patterson, cum laude. Dorothy Evans Arthur, summa cum laude. Che Laron King, cum laude. Isabella Maria Litwin, summa cum laude. Jimena Rodriguez Game, summa cum laude. Katie Gross. Samantha Gladden, summa cum laude. Peyton Elise Ashley. Bridget Nicole Dunn, summa cum laude. Fiona S. McBride. Benjamin Collins, magna cum laude. Cameron D. Soel. Suri Danielle Martinez. Cameron Elise Croker. Summer Petrie, cum laude. Dylan Evertson, magna cum laude. Emma Jane Stroud, magna cum laude. Elisiana Renee Garza Pulido. Keely Marie Dinscore, summa cum laude. Catherine Camila Gonzalez Hernandez. Owen C. Brown. Tegan Alana Walton. Olivia Montgomery Perry. Brian Navarro Sanchez, cum laude. Rebecca Bayless, cum laude. Ludwika Wong. Macy P. Whitson. Regan Kinney. Alberto Gutierrez Jr. Electra Denise Zatorsky, magna cum laude. Ingrid Ruth Leek, magna cum laude. Ava Isabel Brock, magna cum laude. Madeline Charlene Lukow, cum laude. Erin Haley Roby. Magali Sulamith Desilos Rodriguez. Madison Ashley Hutchins. Joycelyn Allen Holmes. Catherine Grace McKnight, cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth Ford, summa cum laude. Heather Long, summa cum laude. Madeline Avery Wutan, summa cum laude. Hannah Karen Tomaszewski. Faith Leona Swanson, summa cum laude. Stephanie Valle, cum laude. Abigail A. McDowell. Christopher Butto. Natalie Felice Ray, summa cum laude. Elise Kate Bostain, summa cum laude. Cassidy Jordan Sorensen, magna cum laude. Colleen Faye Curry, magna cum laude. Alexis Nicole Pre Brock, summa cum laude. Bria G. Mars, magna cum laude. Kate Mireles. Rayleigh Ann McLean. Brandon Esperancia Lee. Samantha Michelle Rangel. Jasmine A. Millett, cum laude. Miranda Alyssa Ramirez, cum laude. Cale Austin Weaver. Haley Marie Andrade. Jeremy Bogard Crawford. Mariah Michelle Taylor. Alexandra L. McDaniel, cum laude. Nivea Yanette Gonzalez. Sophia G. Stevenson. Lindsay Ryan Renee Miller. Sean Renee Wood, magna cum laude. Clarissa N. Morales. Catherine Alexandra Velasquez Linares, magna cum laude. Roslyn Gabriela Lopez, summa cum laude. Emma Catherine Chase, summa cum laude. Hannah Michelle Williams, cum laude. Luana Pearl Sampaio, magna cum laude. Rosalia Bataraga. Maricela E. Aguilar. Mahalet T. Solomon. Dakota Ashley Lynn Isley. Austin Ta, magna cum laude. Venus Cumby Dow, magna cum laude. Paulina Michelle Garibe, cum laude. Ariana A. Rojas. James Lucas Riquelme. Sydney Valens. Cameron Lee Ann Scott. Anea McRae. Ariana Schleicher. Kristen N. Smith. Trinity Dimes Taylor. Ariana Wimberly, magna cum laude. Sophia Bowling, summa cum laude. Jayla Imari Morris, cum laude. Sophia A. Madrigal. Eliana Noel McKeever, summa cum laude. Ana Paula Rocha Loza. Joaquin Adrian Garza, summa cum laude. Autumn N. Kelly. Diego Schleppy, summa cum laude. Kevin Michael Gutierrez. Jacob David Baxter. Daniel Tran Fan, cum laude. Monet Veit, magna cum laude. Robin Grease Galvan. Samantha Fendino, magna cum laude. Arlene Sarmiento. Reagan Rochelle Vons. Andrea Carolina Oropeza. Sarah Elizabeth Ruiz, summa cum laude. Victoria Catherine Gadep. Isabella Ojeda, summa cum laude. Carla Cristina Salinas. Alexis Page Vaught, summa cum laude. Gabriel Morrow. Lily R. Stanford, magna cum laude. Ainsley Lewis, cum laude. Samantha Liliana Garcia, cum laude. Clayton Quincy McDowell. Olivia Cantello, cum laude. Annalise Sierra Salazar, cum laude. Bren Lacole Hooper. Ethan Lorenzo Armour. Carter Lawrence. Bentley A. Tennyson. Teranique Wells Webb, cum laude. Marissa Schwartz, magna cum laude. Eleanor Reina Perales, cum laude. Ian Matthew Vonderhaar, summa cum laude. Carolina da Silva Carvalho, summa cum laude. Katayini Rajamani Ratanji, summa cum laude. Savannah Elizabeth Harding, summa cum laude. Riley Joseph. Amelia H. Anderson, magna cum laude. Joaquin Nicolas Segovia. Amy Celeste Franco. Zane R. Emery. Jager Landers Cook, magna cum laude. Emilio John Rangel. Nina Celeste Roman. Stephen Marchand, cum laude. David Armando Rodriguez, summa cum laude. Amal Ahmad Nasrallah, summa cum laude. Evan J. Markey. Helena Johnson. Vanessa Resendiz Luna, magna cum laude. Maya Racine, cum laude. Diana Michelle Rivera. Trey D. Sutter. Patricia Madison Powers, summa cum laude. Catherine Elizabeth Nichols, magna cum laude. Maya Rose Brogdon. Peyton Marie Porter. Haley Jade Salinas, cum laude. Gianna M. Rodriguez. Aubrey Kirkpatrick. Paris Otero, magna cum laude. Mia Bonetto Rosso, summa cum laude. Michelle Marie Sanchez, summa cum laude. Victoria Arguelles, summa cum laude. Carmela Kirkham, summa cum laude. Drix Nicole Henderson. Miguel Angel Rodriguez Ariano. Anna C. Cheney. Savannah Lopez. Emily Quintana, cum laude. Heidi Melina Retana Campoverde, cum laude. Daniela Nicole Edwards, cum laude. Eros Imars Ortiz Barahona. Mirella Ambar Hurtado, magna cum laude. Lainey Helen Wadham, summa cum laude. Michaela Angelic Parra. Ariana Wells, magna cum laude. Blake Mark Charles Polito, summa cum laude. Jose Manuel Lopez Cavazos. Emily J. Outland. Delcia Elizabeth Maldonado. Ty Garcia. Ethan C. Sharp. McKenna Lee Koppel, summa cum laude. Rachel Beltran Solorio. Alexandria R. Davila. Addison Janai Allen. Abibat Orelope Iferlua Cardoso. Aubrey Elise Owen. Alexa Jaimes Gonzalez, cum laude. Amro Mergani Ginawi Fadl Abdul Karim, summa cum laude. Jillian Page Hammonds. Emily N. Quartz, summa cum laude. Victor Jesus Nunez Hernandez. Shelby Harrington, cum laude. Camille A. McCrae. Evan Matthew Krall. Bethel Amberber. Destiny Ann Justine Martinez Wilson. Cindy Cecilia Torres, summa cum laude. Roberto Tomas Carter. Cristel Jose Monpongo Maquilla, summa cum laude. Lajwa Belize Ubandutier. Olawashemi Lore, Bolawatife Ojo. Jonathan Young Hun Song, summa cum laude. Madeline Claire Howes. Nevis Martinez Rodriguez. David Eduardo Villarroel. Brandon Huerta. Natalia Jolie Garza, summa cum laude. Jayla Sky Brooks, summa cum laude. Naomi Lakita Francette McCoy Calhoun. Andrea Andrio, magna cum laude. Noah Lum. Ididian C. Gonzalez, magna cum laude. Yvette Reyes, magna cum laude. Chloe M. Templeton. Catherine Darrell Smith, magna cum laude. Carolina Nix, summa cum laude. Ariana Camille Makin. Giselle Jacobo Flores. Daniela Sanchez Salinas, magna cum laude. Michelle Arcilia Onajeme, summa cum laude. This concludes presentations for the baccalaureate graduates. This does conclude presentations for the baccalaureate graduates. President Danfus is now back on the stage. One more thing. This This concludes presentations from faculty and graduates, and now will all the graduates please stand? Let's congratulate these graduates.
Well, that was fun. Congratulations, graduates. To celebrate our graduates' significant achievement, I'm pleased to call Dr. Cynthia Hernandez, our Vice President for Student Success, to the podium. Dr. Hernandez? He forgot.
Wow, it is a great day to be a Bobcat, am I right? Graduates, those of you with Texas State rings, can you hold them high in the air? You can now turn your Texas State ring facing outward to symbolize the completion of your degree here at Texas State. Congratulations. Now, graduates, I invite all of you to take part in another time-honored tradition. As a symbol of your new academic status, can you move the tassel from the right side of the cap to the left? Congratulations. As we begin to close our ceremony today, I want to express our appreciation to everybody who made today special, including our School of Music students, Evelyn Toscano and Mason Asbury, and the Texas State Ceremonial Brass Ensemble led by Dr. Caroline Beatty for their outstanding performances today. Thank you very much. I would also like to thank those faculty who served as marshals for our ceremony today, and Dr. Peter Dudek, faculty in the Department of History and member of our Faculty Senate who served as our mace bearer today. Thank you very much. Please join me in showing appreciation for our interpreters today, Tyrone Rains and Amelie Wheat. And of course, to the entire commencement team and all of our public safety officers who assisted here today, thank you all very much. Now, for one last time, will our graduates and the faculty and staff who taught and supported these graduates please stand and remain standing? Now, I suspect that there are many parents, in addition to spouses, partners, children, grandparents, brothers, sisters, aunties, tíos who haven't left yet to make the carne asada, cousins and other family and friends who have supported and encouraged these graduates along the way. Will you all please stand and remain standing? Please join me in welcoming Texas State's newest alumni. Congratulations. Now, graduates, I know that a lot of you have been looking forward to that celebratory jump in the cool waters of the San Marcos River. Couple of tips, remember to take out the coin and the cell phone. They tend to sink very fast. And do watch the water levels out there. Please be safe if you decide to jump. As we close our ceremony, will you all please join us in singing the Texas State Alma Mater? Mason's going to lead us, and Nico will join him with the Heart of Texas hand sign, which those in the audience you make with your left hand. And then following the Alma Mater, Dr. Danfus is going to come to the podium for a few last remarks. Then graduates, you will exit out the back and meet your family and friends outside of the arena. Thank you all for joining us here today, and we will turn it over to Mason.
Sound better singing when he's singing with me, so thank you, Mason, for doing that. All right, graduates. Well, I'm assuming graduates, all the grades aren't in yet, but assuming everything went all right at finals week, congratulations. I invite you to come back to your alma mater to help cheer on your Bobcats. And when you come back, you'll be doing the Texas State cheer and the Eat 'em Up Cats, and I thought we should start that tradition off now, your first time as alumni. And I invite our honorary Bobcats to join us as well. I'm going to split the arena right in half. This is going to be Texas. This is going to be state. We'll do that 3 times. Texas State, Texas State. Then eat 'em up, and go Cats go. We'll do that twice. Don't leave me hanging on the second one. You guys ready to roll? Then you get to jump in. All right, Nico's going to join me. Cynthia's going to join me. Here we go. Texas State. Pretty easy, all right? Texas State! Texas State! Texas State! Eat 'em up, go Cats go! Eat 'em up, go Cats go! Congratulations and Godspeed, class of 2026. Well done.